Okay, today we have the old switcheroo.
It's a switcheroo.
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 And this is Jasmine speaking behind the camera, just in case you guys didn't know that. And this is the beautiful Dwayne. Whatever. And
Dwayne.
thank you guys for 60K.
60K.
60K. Just 2 days ago, I shared my story.
Yes.
And
beautiful
that was
story.
for 50K. Thank you.
Yes.
That was for 50K. And today we're doing a switcheroo and sharing Dwayne's story. So,
My story.
what do you think loyalist means?
I think loyalist is not to piggyback off what you said,
Right.
but I think loyalist means like you're loyal to yourself. You're loyal to what you do. You're loyal to your friends and the family. That means you're loyal. You're sticking with it, no matter how much hate, how much comments, how much everything thrown your way. You still stick through it and strive for better things.
Right.
Me myself, you know, I stuck through it myself. I used to get bullied back in like elementary school and middle school because I was a scrawny, not like built like I am now. I was very scrawny and I was very small. I got a picture of
Okay.
like when I used to play basketball too.
Oh, really?
And this was my old picture of me right here.
I'll try to zoom in there. We're seeing your elbow.
Oh.
That's a nice elbow. Can you?
Oh, it's a nice. Oh.
Thank
Sorry
you.
about that.
Hey, let's turn this.
Oh,
okay, or you turn that.
Yeah.
It's not turning, but.
Okay.
I mean.
Can you see it? Can you see it?
Yes. Oh, jeez. Okay, but.
I got it now. I don't really keep this.
Okay.
My mom had to send me this picture because I don't really like, scrawny me. I was very small, fragile. I think I was like 4'9" or something like that.
4'9". Oh, jeez.
All right, I was.
That's close to my height.
Yeah, I was really small, and I got picked on a lot because I was very scrawny and small. And I really couldn't defend myself, and I was also smart. So I was making honor roll, and
so people thought that you were like a nerd, just like me. So.
Yeah.
I mean,
it is what it is, though. And I guess it made me stronger, a better person than I am. I definitely had my insecurities back then because I was like really trying to fit in. I was really trying my best to like fit in with the rest of the crowd. I was really trying to be out under the radar, and I was just always getting bullied for any reason. And I really wanted a girlfriend back then. I felt like back then that would complete me. You know what I mean? Somebody that would not your parents. You love your parents and all that stuff, but you just find them corny for no reason. Like that's how I felt, and I just wanted another person that was like on the outside that cared about me and stuff like that. And I was just going through depression, and like I really wanted to get bigger and like stronger, so I could defend myself because like I would get bullied and they would just like take my lunch money and stuff like that. I know this sounds very corny, but I used to really, looking back on it, it's just like wow, but it helped. I guess it kind of in a way shaped the person I am today. Try to defend other people and stuff like that, and I don't like when other people pick on other people really. Especially like if like it's a difference between like defending yourself and just like picking on somebody for no reason.
Yeah.
So I felt like that was
But what were they picking on you specifically about?
I was one of those rich kids. I was alright. I used to live in the projects and stuff like that. Then I moved to Maryland with my father and it's my stepmother, and I just put me into a new environment. They had more stuff in the house and stuff. So this put me, but even then it wasn't like completely like magnificent. They still had their own struggles. And so like I would come, like I remember this one story and it's kind of funny. I came to school one day and I was like, I don't know, I was just chilling and stuff like that, and this girl said I was just annoying when I talk, and I was talking to one of my friends, like I probably got a friend, I was talking to my friend, and then she started just like roasting me, and I had some high waters on, cause and then she was like, why you keep talking with them high waters on? And she was like, high water heroes, and like one of those like one of those like Fisher Price type custom like intros, and the whole class was laughing, and I actually left the classroom because it was just like, and then the teacher was like, what's wrong? I said, I'm really trying to fit in here. I'm new here, and I finally meet a friend, and we were just talking a little bit. We had finished our work, of course, and you know, she just really hurt my feelings and stuff like that. I mean, you know, the teacher was telling me, you know, just to like, don't worry about those people, because in the end, those same people are gonna be looking up to you one day. And you know, and elementary school, middle school, you know, I started growing up a little bit. I started playing basketball. That kind of gave me my confidence. You know what I'm saying? To do things and like overachieve and stuff. Actually, the first year I tried out for my basketball team, my 7th grade year, I didn't make it, and so that made me like really sad. You know, I was very upset. I started crying, but I knew that like that can't get me down. I've been through too much. People bully me all the time. I used to get beat up, took my money and stuff like that. So I just can't let this little one setback like stop me. So I worked hard all that winter, summer, spring until the next year, and I actually made the basketball team, and I was a starter on that team. And it really helped me out. Like, it really, you know, boosted my confidence. And I grew. So that helped out, too. Right. So I wasn't as short. I was still skinny. And in high school, it kind of was like the same thing when I went to high school. For my 9th grade year, I was still kind of small compared to the other guys. So this guy, like, tried to, like, test me. And that's when I, like, just blew. Like, because I was going through puberty. I was feeling confident about myself. It's 9th grade year. I wanted a fresh start. And I was like, I'm not about to let this go again. I'm not going to let this happen. So he kept bullying me. Like, it was days and days, and I just was like letting it go until one day he threw a book at my head. He threw a, like, you know, school, he had thick textbooks.
Yeah, the thick math books.
He threw one of those literature books at my head. It skimmed past my head, and that's when I lost it. I got up and was like, yo, I'm tired of you always bullying me. If you want to settle this, we can settle it right here, right now. And I pulled up my pants, like, and I was like, and then he didn't say a word. And I left out of class. It was like a substitute teacher, so that's how he got away with that anyway, yeah. So, but then the next day, he didn't say anything, nothing.
Yeah, because you stood up for yourself.
Yeah, I stood up for myself. So I'm just saying you should stand up for yourself, you know. So, but even now, I still have insecurities, you know what I mean? So.
But I mean, like I can. You're like really confident to me. Like, that's what it like.
I know, but like, even the most confident people, most beautiful people, still have scars.
Yeah, I do.
Like that. Yeah. So you know, you still have things you're insecure about, and sadly, mine is my hairline. 9th grade year, my hairline started like receding back, like Jesus. Like, I started noticing. My parents were like, oh, it's okay. And then it just kept going back, and I was just like, guys, it's not okay. And I started getting teased about that, so I was like, I just can't win. And so I just started getting a whole bunch of hats and stuff like that, and just wearing hats. And when I took them off, I just felt like I lose confidence. And then and basketball helped out again, you know, and then friends helped out again. Just like, don't worry about it. But getting teased all the time about that was really hurt me now. And that's why I still kind of like attached to that right now. Right. I still wear hats a lot because my hairline is very bad, I guess. But I can't change myself, you know, and I can't change myself, and I can't change who I am. I am who I am. You know, all I can do is try to make myself better, make people laugh, and make people feel good about themselves from a day-to-day basis, you know, because I know life has its ups and downs, and I love people smile. So, like, I'm going to show you guys what I mean. And it's kind of like still insecurity okay, because I still wear my hat. So it's like.
It's okay.
Yeah. So this is me. I know I look very ugly. LeBron James to the finest, you know.
You don't look
whatever hairline guys and jokes got, it's whatever. I've heard them already, and this is me without nothing on, without glasses, without hat, and this is the genuine me. And I'm just telling you guys, like, I've gotten better. After I graduated high school, I just was like, forget it. Like, this is me, and people really thought that was genuine, you know.
Yeah.
People really thought, like, you know, as long as you have confidence in yourself, it doesn't matter. Nobody's perfect. Like, even if I probably had a perfect hairline, like I wish I would have, people would still probably find something to talk about.
All the time.
Like, you know, or like you might still find an insecurity about yourself. Even the most beautifulest people that you don't think have insecurities. Maybe like, you know, they look perfect, but maybe they don't like the space between their eyes, or maybe like the way their nose is shaped, or anything like that. And I'm just saying, like, it's always going to be people to talk about it, but you got to take on the flip side. Maybe they're doing that because they feel insecure about themselves or something like that. So I'm game to all the comments I'm going to get. I appreciate it. That means I'm doing something right. But in the end story, it's just like, I am who I am. This I can't change. That's the way that I was made genetically. That's the way that God created me, and I definitely can't change it. I do feel insecure about that's why I always wear hats and I don't show off my head. But like I can't change myself. Like I can't. Like this is me, and you should be you.
Yeah, that's how you should be.
Right. So, you know, I still do have a beautiful face though. And I always try to, I don't like a lot of people make these depressing stories. It's not really depressing. Life, you go through up and downs, just don't quit. Cause, you know, I've gone through depression about like my skinniness and my scrawniness, about playing basketball. Cause there's a part when I wasn't doing good and I just worked hard. And even now, I still go through this little thing. So it's not done yet. And I still have my insecurities yet. I'm not 100% there, but it's a work in progress. And I've gotten all the jokes, LeBron James, all of them. I got all those jokes, it's way back and all the stuff. But, you know, everyone has their faults. And that's not even faults. That's the beautiful creations that God made you because he made you unique to yourself. That's the way your DNA made you unique. So just embrace your uniqueness, you know. And and in the end, I'm winning because I found a beautiful girlfriend named Jasmine that likes me just the way I am.
Yes.
Receded hairline, bald head, and whatnot.
Yeah, like when I met you, like I noticed that you wore a lot of hats.
Yeah,
because I'm very observant.
Yeah, I was.
And
very
like, so I already felt like you were like, you know, kind of hiding something. But I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just let him tell me when it's time. And then like, when you showed me, I was just like, it's okay. I already knew, but it's okay.
But it made me feel like less of a person, you know, less like made me feel uglier because, you know, this thing, and I always like looked in the mirror, just be like, if I didn't have this, then I would just be perfect. But then I believe even then, if I did have like a perfect hairline and all that stuff, then I probably still have some internal, external bouts about myself. Because no one, I don't care who you are, no one is perfect. Mm-hmm. There isn't a soul. That's what makes us human beings. So
exactly.
That's my story.
And
take it or leave it.
I love you just the way you are. So you don't have to change.
Yeah. So.
Love your hairline.
Funny. But all right, guys. Deuces.
All right, deuces. Thank you for 60K.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We plan on connecting with you guys a lot more in the future.
All right.
All right.